Hey everyone, welcome back to another video from Breezy Organization. This channel we talk about all things digital planning, stickers, organization, iPads, Apple Pencils, and all the things like that. So if you're interested, be sure to hit the subscribe button below and the bell button to be notified whenever we have a new video. And today we are talking all about how to make custom covers for your GoodNotes planners. So if you're interested in that, definitely stick around and we will see what kind of cute covers we can come up with. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is launch the Procreate app. This is a paid app, but definitely worth it if you like to draw, add your own stickers, covers, and kind of be able to do basically your own thing, have your own drawing pad on your iPad. You definitely want to invest in the Procreate app. And this is how I make my own personal covers. So you're going to hit this plus button up in the top right hand corner, and then just hit the A4 size, or if you have a certain planner cover size, for your planners, you can definitely make it whatever custom size you need to. I'm just going to keep it at A4, which is 8.5 by 11 to keep it simple. Okay, so today let's just create a really cute rainbow pattern. So to do this, we are going to first make our rainbows. So up here you'll see two squares. You're going to click on that. Make sure you're on an empty layer. There's nothing on this layer and it says layer 1. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is click on your brush and click on what kind of brush you want. I'm actually using the calligraphy and the brush pen. I don't usually draw with these pens, but for a rainbow, sometimes I think it's a little bit easier. And then click on the color icon, and I'm going to click on a very light pink. And then my brush size is on 6. And we're just going to make the outside of the rainbow. And it does not have to be perfect. That's not perfect, but my stuff doesn't have to be perfect. If you're really good at drawing and you can be a perfectionist, go get them. I am not a perfectionist in my drawing because I'm just not an artist. Okay, so then click the layers, the two squares up here, and then click the plus icon, and we're going to add a second layer, and we're going to change the color. Now I'm going to do a gray. So I'm going to pick this gray that I have saved here, but you can just move this around and pick a gray. Okay, so we're on a separate layer. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and I'm just going to try to repeat, which is going to be kind of hard with this calligraphy brush. It's easier with a regular brush on this part. I'm going to try to repeat this pattern. And you 2-finger tap to erase the last thing that you did. See, I just said I wasn't a perfectionist. I don't know why I keep erasing this. Okay, that'll work. And then I'm going to do another layer, and I'm going to do green. So I'm going to select this darker green here. And then I'm going to move it down just a touch. I'm going to move it down to maybe size 4 on my brush pen, and make sure you're on another layer because you can move these layers if you don't get it exactly right. This ended up being a tall rainbow. Okay, so see this one, I want to scoot it over just a little bit. So I'm going to click on the layers and make sure I'm on the green one. Click on this little mouse tool, and I'm going to move this over. Okay, so now that we have that center, we're going to add just a little bit of fun stuff. So we're going to click on a new layer, and let's do some little dots or hearts or something in here. So let's move to an airbrush, and let's do a hard airbrush. And let's do the same pink color. And I'm just going to add some dots. So I'm going to bring down the brush size and just go through and add some dots. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, just however you like it to look. Whatever makes you happy. Okay, so we're just going to continue to add these dots all around. Go a little faster. If you take your time, you can get them, you know, even and just how you like them. But just for this video, we're just going to add some really quick. No, I'm getting off my pattern here. Oh, that's going to drive me nuts. Okay. Oh, I can hear my son sitting at the kitchen table. He may be getting hungry. I gotta hurry. Okay. All right, so there's the dots. And then let's say we want to add in something else. Let's do another layer, and let's do the green that we just did. This history right here will show you the ones that you just did. So sometimes that's easier to click on those there. Okay, so what do we want to add? We can add stars, we can add hearts, we can add, let's make sure we're on a new layer. We are. So let's just do maybe dashes in between here. My dog's barking. Those didn't show up very good. I'm going to zoom in and press a little bit harder. Procreate really goes by how hard you press. It'll do different things. So, okay, that's our rainbow. So now I want to cut this off. I want this to be even. So I want to make all these one layer so I can duplicate this rainbow. So you're going to merge down, click, merge down, click, merge down, click, merge down. You can also do a finger thing to get them all to go together too, but that's just easier if you can't get the finger thing to work very good. Okay, so hit the eraser tool. And you don't want your eraser too big. Move your eraser brush way, way down. And then we're just going to kind of do a hard straight across. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, but just to where they look like they're more even on the bottom, to where it looks better. Let's go a little bit more on this side. Okay. All right. So this is our rainbow, and we want to duplicate this pattern. So we're going to zoom out. And we are going to slide over and press duplicate and then hit the mouse button, and then we can move it. Okay, so depending on if you want all the rainbows to be the same size and just do rows, if you want to do big ones and little ones. Okay, so the first thing that we want to do is have one duplicated and hid. This is going to be our extra one just in case something happens. When you want to have an extra one that's complete with the whole rainbow. So we want to duplicate this, and I don't like starting on the top row, so I'm going to put one right here, and then I'm going to move this one to where it's slightly up, and then I'm going to duplicate this one because the other one is going off, so you don't want to duplicate that one because it's going to cut off half your rainbow. Duplicate this one again. We're going to move it down, and then duplicate again, and so on and so forth across here. Duplicate one more time, put it right here at the end. I want it going off just a little bit, so I'm going to move this one over just a touch, and maybe the one before it just a touch. Okay, so now we're going to merge down all of them except for the one that you have hid down here at the bottom. So merge, click, merge. Whoops, I messed up that time. Okay, click, merge, click, merge, click, merge, click, merge, and click, merge. You don't want to do this one. Slide this over, duplicate, hit the pin or the mouse icon, whatever it's called, and then we're going to just line this up to where the edges match up. Move it up just a little bit, give us a little bit more space. About right there. Okay, so this one is cut off on the top. The rainbows are going off the page, so they're cut off. So we just want to duplicate the full one and move it down. Line it up to where it's going just off the page there. Okay, and then we can merge these two because they have the full rainbows. And then you can duplicate that. Move it where you want it. Duplicate it again. And move it where you want it. Move it about right there. Woo, there. Okay, click off. Okay, that's good enough. And then we want to add a new layer. So we're going to click on that. We're going to click the color that we want. We're going to do a pink. And then you can always change the background color too if you click on the background. I don't think I really want to change mine, but you can change it to a different color if you want to. But I don't really want to change mine, so I'm going to just double click and back out. And then we're on a new layer, so we're going to draw. Click on your empty layer, and we're going to draw a rectangle, and you're going to draw it and hold. And then you'll see it come up, edit shape, rectangle, and it'll make it a perfect rectangle for you. Now we're going to click on this mouse and make sure it's big enough and centered. Okay, and then I'm going to hold down this color dot and I'm going to drag it to the center, and it's going to fill just that space. So that allows us a little spot to put the name of what our book is, and we can put our name here, or we can do that inside GoodNotes. So we're going to hit the little wrench, we're going to hit share JPEG, and then we're going to hit save image. And then we are going to go to GoodNotes, and we're going to hit this little gear shift and notebook templates, click on cover, and then click on import. Let's scroll over here, put on import from photos, and then we're going to click on the last one that we made and click on it. Done. Okay, Now, if we want to make a new notebook, and then we can click on whatever cover that we want to. So we're going to click on the latest cover that we have, and we're going to hit create. And then you can turn it this way because it is a portrait. Turn it like this, and then you can scroll back and you can see your cover. And then you can write on this what you want this notebook to be about. Or you can do text and type in work or whatever your notebook's about. Use the lasso tool to resize it and get it how big you want it. You can change the font if you want to change the font, and go back and you can see your notebook right down here at the bottom, and it says work, and it's really, really cute. Rainbows. How cute is that? Another cool thing that you can do is go to Pinterest and type in backgrounds, pattern covers, scrapbook backgrounds, all different kinds of things you can type in, and you can find like backgrounds. Now you can't sell any of these, but if you're just using it for your own personal use, you can find one of these that you like. Say we like the marble look. We can click on this, and then you can click on the 3 dots and hit download image, and it'll save to your camera roll. So you can go back to your Procreate, add a new A4, and then hit the little wrench, hit add, hit insert photo, click the last photo that you just downloaded. Okay, and then we want to make sure this fills the screen, hit off of it, zoom out, make sure it's filling the whole paper, hit the little wrench, share, JPEG, save image to camera roll, and then we do the same process. Go back to GoodNotes, hit the gear shift, hit notebook templates, hit cover, hit import from photos, and hit the very last one that you did. And if you have a notebook you want to change the cover to, you can hit the 4 squares up here, hit the plus icon, more from templates, and then you can hit cover, and then you can hit your new one, hit apply, and then we want to move this to our front page, and you can delete this one, and then that will automatically become your cover. Now, if this was a cover, I would, back in Procreate, I would add stitching along the side by doing dots, or I would add another square to, do a label. And my battery's dying. Okay, so hopefully that helped you be able to make some custom covers for all of your notebooks to keep you super organized. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave in the comments below if there's something that you'd like to see on our channel. And be sure to hit that subscribe button. It helps our channel out so much. And we'll catch you on the next one.